And who do you think you are? Running around leaving scars, collecting your jar of hearts and tearing love apart. You're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul. Don't come back to me. Who do you think you are? I hear you're asking all around if I am anywhere to be found. Who do you think you are? Running around leaving scars, collecting your jar of hearts and tearing love apart. You're gonna catch cold from the ice inside your soul. But don't come back for me. Who do you think you are? And it took so long just to feel alright. Remember how to put back the light in my eyes. I wish I had missed the first time that we kissed. You broke all your promises, and now you're back. You're hoping to get me back.
Welcome back to Behind the Music. Today we are talking to famous ex-singer Gloria Phoenix and her rise and fall from fame to failure.
I want to thank you so much for being on the show. Now, Gloria, tell me about how you were raised.
Well, I was raised on a dairy farm in northern Minnesota with my mother and two sisters. Our father died in the war, so our mom was always depressed. She took up smoking to try and relax.
Do you think that had any effect on you growing up? Secondhand smoke could be a real problem.
When I was 8, I had to get a minor surgery on my larynx, done to remove the excess tar. But after that, I was fine. I promised myself I would never smoke after that, but things changed.
Now, why would a famous singer like you take up smoking? Didn't you know the deleterious effects it would have on your health?
The 80s were a different time, you know? Not enough research was done on the subject of tobacco or nicotine. But nowadays, we know that the consequences of smoking, like cancer, asthma, etc. As to why I did it, well, it seemed like a cool thing to do. All the major celebrities were doing it, so I thought, why not me too?
Did you only smoke tobacco? Did you take it any other way?
When I really got hooked, I started to chew it. Eventually, I began snuffing and snoozing the stuff.
How did your family react to your habit?
Well, my mom died of lung cancer early in my career, so she couldn't react much. My sisters, however, were just plain disappointed in me. They couldn't stand seeing me with that damned long stick in my hand.
Is it true that you were supposed to host the Oscars one year?
Yeah, that wasn't a rumor. Thing is, color TV had just come out, and my teeth had really yellowed by that time. The Academy just got someone else to host it instead. They said I would have been too difficult to bother with.
The question that's been on everyone's mind. How did smoking tobacco end your career?
Isn't it obvious? Smoking ruined my singing voice and my looks. I was on every radio station, every billboard. My concerts were always sold out. When I started smoking, I guess you could say I gave that up.
Did you change at all after you began smoking cigarettes?
I was always very moody and dependent on the tobacco.
Miss Phoenix, thank you so much for joining us today. I know this must have been very hard for you.
Thanks for having me.
Since the interview, Gloria Phoenix has quit smoking tobacco for over 2 months. She now wears nicotine patches to help with her treatment.